remember pushing that, but
You
that
don't
one,
remember
yeah.
seeing that?
Yeah, I don't remember doing that last week. There we go.
Oh,
But
well,
but
that's the way it goes. No big deal. Stop share. So, hello, Happy Health Habits crew. My screen sharing is paused. I don't know why.
I see it.
Oh,
I see
do
your
you?
screen, Amy.
yeah,
Yes, I do.
there's it. There's
Okay.
it.
Do you
Yeah.
see healthy? I
Oh,
don't see it.
it disappeared now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, well. It disappeared. Okay, no big deal. So, welcome. You loved yourself enough to live a healthy lifestyle today. It is the 23rd of July, and we are Happy Health Habits Wellbeing Wednesday happy hour. Yay!
Yes.
Sonata new today. Kathy is back. She's figured out how to get on Zoom. Carrie, Mary G, Jolie. I'm so glad to see you here. Amy, Betty. Oh, this is fantastic, you guys. Sharon as usual and Kathy. So we are going to catch up from last week and see where we've got a lot to talk about today. I got my Alaska hat on.
Oh, it is look
Oh,
Alaska.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So Wellbeing Wednesday on Monday was great. So we got that to talk about. What were our wins for the week and the streaks? How's everybody doing on the streak challenge?
Very
Um,
good.
I have, just so you know, I had skin in the game. People sent Betty, let's see, Betty, Sharon, Kathy, Elaine, all sent me some money for skin in the game. Tanya's going to send me some money. I got a wonderful thank you note from Sharon, a lovely little note from Kathy. Thank you so much. And
Oh.
Beth went out on a limb and sent more bookmarks. She- more
They're
book-
fun. They're fun. They're a lot of fun to make.
Sip before you bite. So you might get one of these in the mail from me. Sip before you bite and take a sip before you flip. This is so cute. So thank you, Betty, for these. Um,
You
so
are
so
welcome.
so keep track of your streaks, and you can still invite people to streak with us because we know that we got some more time left to create some healthy streaks. So let's talk about that. So let's go around. I'll save my wins for the week and tell the end. I want to hear about you guys. Betty, I saw you on this morning. You want to start? What'd you get out of Monday night? How's your
Uh,
streak going?
Yes.
And
I've had some. This is day 6. I am on program. I do fuelings. I eat fuel stuff on food and green and lean. I eat what I'm supposed to, and in between, I eat nothing. I'm right on. So it's day 6. It's feeling good. I feel good. In the last month, I've lost 6 pounds. So this is the I'm going down. So I'm going back down, and I'm working on that, working with Dr. Michelle, having a just great time. I had a shock this morning that it just shocked me to death. I'm counting it as a win. As I was doing my fueling, a thought that, oh, as soon as I'm done with this, I get to eat this again. And I thought, where did that? For 2 years, I've been saying this is a lifestyle, da. And there I am, like, oh, I can't wait till this is over so that I can have whatever it was. I forgot it because I said, put that out of your mind. I went on, I said that on the win call too. You have to, I'm counting it as a win because that's the stinking thinking that is still there, even though you think it is not there. And
Mhm.
I have argued with how many people that this is a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not over. It's what I'm working for. And then I'm thinking, but I get to eat. And no, no, no. And I think just real quick, because I know other people want to share, but on the Monday night one, I think really eye opener, a pile of white sugar, a pile of white flour, a pile of white cocaine. No, I wouldn't touch that cocaine. I wouldn't come within a mile of it. So why do I come within a mile of the other two? Why do you
Mhm.
do that? And that was very sobering just to see. I mean, his thing was full of good stuff. I took the quiz again, and I'm doing better. I'm doing much better. I've got mostly occasionallys rather than rarelys or dailies. Um, but step by step, I still have a long ways to go. And thankfully, I have wonderful companions to go with me. So thank you for being with me on this. And if
You've
you're
seen,
new, you've got
you've seen,
companions.
you've seen your score get better.
Yes. Yes, from what it was before. Yes, it has it because it was the occasionally ones were 2 and 3, and this time it's then I did a 6, and this time it was a 5, so it's below there. So
Awesome.
so,
Awesome. Did anybody else see improvements with their scores over time? Or you
yeah,
taken it again and seen differences? Anybody else? I know Tanya said this morning at 10 o'clock, she said she has an improved,
mhm.
addiction score. I know
Yeah,
I have. I've
yeah,
taken it several times. I was used to be off the charts high, and now I'm in the
yeah.
low
And
category. So
and you say, why isn't it perfect? But it's not going to be perfect because I'm
no.
the same person. That sugar is going to,
Yeah.
the cocaine, I'll still, no, I'm not doing cocaine, but that sugar's still going to say, well, no, 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 Betty, no. And you have to do that. You have to
Mhm.
remember that. So,
That was one of my I screenshotted this and I put it in the chat today, and I'm putting it in the chat right now. I screenshotted that because that is so profound. People don't realize the addictive substance that it is, and it really, yeah,
yeah, right there. Yeah, yeah.
it's save that, put it on your screen, put it on your computer, put it on your phone. It's a great analogy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. The thing I like too when he talked about the rats, how a third of
Yeah.
the rats hit the lever to get the sugar.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
like sticking in my head. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say
And
that.
who's rat number one? I
Yeah.
was. I
Yeah.
was rat
Oh,
number
me too.
one.
Yep, me too.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. And Sharon, you get that one too, don't you, Sharon?
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Sharon was rat number one.
And I was on and I did the score, and I mean, I had a lot of rarelies, and I'm like, oh, can I have a choice other than rarely? Like never.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, rarely? Well, I guess I got to choose rarely.
You know what, Sharon? Do that. Do a never category.
For
I
yourself,
think
yes.
that's great because I might have to go back and think about that too.
Freezing you up. So anyway, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I think that's a thing. It's really a thing. When you get your blood sugar balanced and you learn how to manage that insulin pump, man, it's possible. It's
Yeah.
truly,
Yeah.
yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. That's a great idea. And I love that graphic. People just have no clue. Mm-mm.
That
No.
that sticks. That sticks in your mind and you
Yeah,
remember
and
that.
that's a great webinar to share with people who struggle, right? Who say, "Oh, I could never give up sugar. I could never give up the da 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 da." Grab the link and just say, "Watch this," right? Because my score used to be X, and this is now my score is X or whatever. It's a great thing to share. I thought
Yeah.
that was.
So, yeah.
And speaking of what I got out of Monday night was the whole idea of the sponsoring, right? Because we are, and I've made this analogy before. My husband's a recovering alcoholic, same thing as a cocaine addict, right? They make a choice to flourish every day. He's been sober for 15 years. People that choose,
Yay.
yeah, people that choose to be sober are choosing flourishing. And they might still have to battle, but they're choosing to flourish because they know what's going to happen. They can't just have a little cocaine. They can't just have a little drink. They can't. they know they've been down that road before, right? Right? Raise your hand if you know an alcoholic or drug addict, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, food is the same thing, right? And sugar is the same thing. So we have sponsors. We have they have a meeting and a book and a sponsor and a daily thing, like we do. And I have this over an Eaters Anonymous book, and I want to read this to you because Betty, this morning when you were saying what you said, that whole abstinence between meals is not easy because you have
No,
to eat.
it isn't.
You have to eat to live, right?
Yes.
So we don't need cocaine and we don't need alcohol, but we have to eat to live. So it's the abstinence between meals that still continues to be tough. And for most people who are use food for emotional crutch, right?
Yes.
You don't call yourself an addict, but say I have trouble using food as a drug, right? I have had trouble in the past using food as a drug. That's a better way to look at it instead of calling yourself an addict, right? Because that's a negative label, but same difference, right? But this is an awesome. I want to read this to you because it says it's July 21st, following the rules. When we are eating compulsively, we thought we could make up our own rules as we went along. We thought we were entitled to eat what we wanted and when we wanted it. The result was chaos. We found that living according to self will did not work. Commitment to the OA, or our Habits of Health program, involves the willingness to accept a set of rules which we did not make. Following the abstinence guidelines is what enables us to control our disease. When we ignore the discipline which has worked for others and insist on our own way of doing things, chances for our recovery diminish.
Yeah.
The rules of abstinence, this says 3, but 6 measured meals a day with nothing in between, no binge foods, a definite plan, etc., are the means to freedom. To rebel against them is to delay or prevent our liberation from compulsive overeating. I pray today for the honesty to follow the rules.
Yeah. And that is hard. That's hard.
And I pray for the power of abstaining, right? It's a thing. I just don't eat between meals. And this is what anyway. And I thought that was so you, Betty.
Yeah,
Because
it is. I like the part too where it says rules that someone else has made up, and then right away, the mule sticks just the
right,
yeah,
right.
I'm kind of wait. I didn't make these rules, and right
These
away,
rules.
yeah.
I get to make my own rules, but we know anyway. It works for all of us in some way, shape,
Yes,
or form.
it does.
I mean, it's really good. Anyway,
Yes.
so I love that about being sponsoring other people and helping other people and showing up for other people in a way that's supportive, like Sharon like we all do, like Sharon does. She brings is bringing people lean and green meals to try, and that she's sponsoring people all over the place. We helping
Yes.
support people. So anyways, thank you, Betty, for sharing. And it's a work in progress, this whole abstinence thing. Kathy, what about you? What'd you get out of Monday? What's your win of the week or streak?
I've been trying to do, and I've been pretty faithful about it. And I have to say, I feel better. I've been doing strength training. I hate doing weights, but I decided I really needed to do that. And I've been doing it now I think this will be my 3rd week, 3 times a week, and I can feel the difference. And I was telling Betty I'm golfing better, so I think it's helped me with that too. So I think I can stick with it now. So I think that's my win, that I can do it now, and I'm sticking with it so far. And I listened to Monday night, and I thought it was really good. I got a lot out of it. I took a lot of notes. Let's see. The other thing I liked what he said was, battle for your best, fight for your best. And then he said it a couple times, suck it up and have an awesome life. Also, he was talking about exercising, and that's kind of what's sticking with me and trying to keep doing this weight training.
Was that suck it up and what?
Suck it up and have an awesome life. He was talking about, he was born without legs or something? Was that?
Yeah, he's paraplegic. He's
Yeah.
paraplegic.
And he
Yeah.
said, people complain and, carry on. And he said, everybody's got something,
Yeah.
but just suck it up and have an awesome life. And I just thought that is so true.
But it was cute. He said, "I'm short."
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's why he was short, but now I
didn't
know
either.
why he's.
Yeah, until he told us.
Yep,
he
he's
said, he said exercising might be hard, but never moving makes life harder.
Mhm.
And that kind of is helping me get through when I'm doing my weights, because I don't enjoy it for some reason, but I do feel it's helping. You said mastering your craft is hard, but having no skills is harder. I mean, he just had a lot of good things that he said. I thought I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I love that. Suck it up. Life is, what was it again?
Suck it up and have an awesome life.
Suck it up and have an awesome life. It's like you can't drink alcohol. Suck it up and have an awesome life.
But you can still have an awesome life. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have legs. Suck it up and have an awesome life. Decide to have an awesome life. So you can't do sugar. You're choosing to not do sugar because you can't control yourself. Suck it up and have an awesome life. You don't have to deprive you, be like pity party your whole life, right?
That's
That's
exactly
right.
what he said.
Yep.
There's so many good things, but you don't have to have the chips and the sugar.
Right? Yeah, don't pity party yourself. Be like, I'm still having an awesome life, even though you're eating cake and I'm not. Who cares?
Exactly.
And then he was talking about, and my notes are sketchy on this, and maybe somebody else got it. He was talking about the two anchors, like when you're in the boat. And he said one anchor is the desire to be healthy.
Yes.
And then the other anchor was like a storm was coming. I didn't get it all written down.
I got part of it. Let's see if I can find it.
Wasn't it? Did anybody else get it? I think this morning, I think Phyllis got it. It was, one was to help yourself with, the other is to help others.
To help others.
In a storm, you want to help others.
Oh yeah, because I had that, helping yourself and then helping someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I think that's what Phyllis said this morning, was that hit her really, really hard. And she said, and I had said to her, because she gave me did you guys see her before and after post today?
No,
I haven't seen it.
I'll put it here. She sent me pictures over the weekend, and and I put them together for her, and she actually put them on her own Facebook page, and she was very brave and vulnerable and did it because she was very scared to do it, and she did, because she said, Craig said on Monday, and I just put it in the chat for you. Craig said on Monday that it was something about helping yourself, but then helping other. You don't just get yourself in the lifeboat. You try to help other people into the lifeboat, right? In the storm. And she said that made sense because I had told her, listen, if Mary Gomet hadn't shared vulnerably and been totally embarrassed of her before picture, you wouldn't be where you are, nor Randy wouldn't be where he is. You know. And so she's like, yeah, I really, I got that. I really need to share.
That's really,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
And that's what I thought too, because it kind of hit me like, I don't want to be a coach, but I can still help somebody.
Absolutely.
And mentoring. And he said, or be like a walking partner with somebody. Go, just call up and say, hey, you want me to walk with you? Just to get them moving. Those are things that we can all do. So yeah.
How can, when someone compliments you, how can I help you? What can I support you with? What are you struggling with? Yeah,
And
let's
one thing he said exercise too is it for 2 points, body and brain. I thought, oh yeah, you forget about the brain, but yes, it does. It clears up your mind. So there was that, and then to think of the bunny slope, and then that double black slope, or double black death defying slope. And it's
you don't start off skiing and go to the triple diamond black.
Yeah, you go to the gentle one. Go
start on the bunny hill.
Yes, and and I'm not on the bunny slope anymore. Thank God. But I'm nowhere near the double black whatever it was.
No, but you're not on the bunny hill. Absolutely.
And that's you need to know that. You need to know that. So Yeah, he has some good stuff on there.
He really did. I need to listen to it again almost because I couldn't, like I said, I took so many notes.
About the exercise. I don't know if anybody has ever. I had the same thing, Kathy. Oh, don't even get me started. I don't want to lift weights. Oh, right. But when I did the 15-minute hit training and it was really fast and quick, and you just go hard and fast. I tell you what, I felt like $1,000,000, and then pretty soon I craved it. And now I can't live without it. Like if I don't have some weight, some hot, some, lift heavy, like they said in that one lift heavy, in the amino acid one about muscle mass, right? Lift heavy. It's like I don't feel right. You know what I mean? It's
No,
that.
I feel much better, I have to say. And I've lost some weight and I know, I mean, I haven't changed my eating, so it's got to be.
That's exactly it. So it changes your hormones, Kathy. It changes your chemicals. It changes your hormones. And yay, Amy's got
Yeah,
her
I
weight.
know. I'm watching Amy. Amy's doing weights right now.
So the weight,
Yeah.
the weight and the HIIT training end up being your stick shift. After you got to your healthy weight, that ends up being that high intensity, short duration, the strengthening training ends up being the stick shift on your car. And you can drive your metabolism any way you want with that stick shift. Does that make sense?
It's amazing. Yeah.
You've lost weight and you didn't try, you didn't change anything else, just because
I changed the exercise. Yeah.
that strengthening component is huge. Especially for women, and we don't realize, and go read about it, learn about it, study about it. It's all in the book, but you can get the why it works and what, it's all in there. If we just study, we go look and we learn, and then we know, right, Amy? And I just got off the phone with Quentin. He's lost 40 pounds and he is in love with the book. I'm going to get him to come on and tell his story because he said if you're not reading the book, you're missing the whole boat.
Yeah.
He was able to go on his week to camp without fuelings because his order didn't come, and he was able to craft his own plan based on what he knew, and he had his life book and he knew how to choose, right? And I was on a cruise for a week. I tell you what, I feel like crap. I feel like I gained 20 pounds, got on the scale, didn't gain anything. And I didn't, and I indulged. I did, truth be told. We had musical round desserts. We had every dessert and then we passed them around the table every night. Totally honest.
Things looked healthy though.
And I ate and I had bites of each of them, right? And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. But I did my weights every morning. I went to the gym every morning. I didn't miss my mental health time. I didn't miss my movement time. I did my walk and my weights every day. There's no reason why you can't do that on a boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The walking, you can, keep walking. Keep walking.
I didn't gain a pound, but I felt like crap because I ate all the sauces and the sugar and the oils and stuff. But I felt literally like crap. And I told Sharon this earlier that my bowels didn't move all week. It was terrible. And now I can't wait to eat my own food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of salad, there's plenty of healthy choices, right?
Yeah.
But it's just that when you know how to do it, when you know how to choose, and and you keep eating every 2 to 3 hours, and I brought all my fuelings, and on the excursions I had my fuelings, and in the morning for breakfast I had fuelings instead of going to the breakfast bar and eating pancakes and rolls and whatever else is sugar they were serving, thinking it was breakfast. I didn't even go to the buffet in the morning.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's
Just
because
forget that. Yeah.
they rarely have stuff on there.
They serve as sugar, right? The best thing you could do is get scrambled eggs or hard-boiled eggs or soft-boiled eggs, right? Or maybe some lean ham, lean Canadian bacon. Like I did that a couple mornings, or an egg white omelet. You can get Omelet Station and get an egg white omelet with veggies. That's the other good option.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, that would be good. You also, but having you miss your flights, I put in extra, fuelings now just in case that happens.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I kind of had it all mapped out for the week, but then I thought, well, shoot, you lost your flight. I'm like, that could happen, and we don't leave until late on Sunday night coming back.
Yep.
If that flight canceled, so I did throw in a few more fuelings.
Yeah.
Plan ahead and stay on track no matter what you're doing. It just goes to show you. It doesn't, you don't have to be perfect, but if you stick with the strategy, you're going to be fine. And it just works. I was thrilled. That was my huge win, is not having the scale be like 10 pounds up.
That's awesome.
I still feel it like it, but it's not. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. So anyway, that was my big win. But yeah. So yay, there you go. Now you have tips for the cruise. Just put blinders on and go past the aisle, all the
The dessert.
okay, the
Yeah, I
buffet.
start that.
Go straight to the omelet bar.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sharon, Jolie, were you on? Do you have anything to share? Do you have a win or a learn of the week? Oh, you're on mute, girly. You're here. That's a win. Yay! Did you come last week?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was there last week, Wednesday. I haven't been on the evenings, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I was at in Des Moines at a 3-day the final travel baseball tournament, and I had told Sharon that I falter. I don't do well with water because I'm always having to go to the bathroom during the baseball game. But this time I went ahead and I drank and drank and drank, and I just went to the bathroom constantly. But I went ahead and did all my water those 3 days at the baseball field. So that was a small win because I had kind of stayed away from that because I just didn't want to have to go pee at the baseball field all day long. But we did do that. And then Sharon shared that recipe for that zucchini lasagna, and that I'm making today to try the new zucchini lasagna. And I
House.
might, what's that?
When we go to Sharon's house, I want to eat it too.
So
Recipe,
anyways,
I'd like to try it. We have
yeah,
a lot of zucchini from our garden. Be nice to try that.
yeah,
And
yeah. I was given some zucchini, and so I got the rest, everything else, and so I'm going to do that. But I'm still walking. The water's going good, and so I'm at a very slow pace. I'm not going beyond a lot other than just getting all the water in, but I am doing better on walking, and definitely at the baseball games. I know you sit and watch baseball, but we were transferred from different baseball fields in Ankeny, and then over to Grimes and Ankeny, and then the walking because these complexes are really large. So, and in between times, you kind of walk waiting for your next game. So for me, that's kind of a win.
Mhm.
Rather than sitting and waiting for the next game, I try to get up and move around and be more
Good.
active. So,
Good.
It's a big win, girl.
so
and
Good.
Joe, when she said about having to get up and go to the bathroom, I said, look at all those steps you're getting in.
that's true. Yep, that's right. That makes a difference too.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I know that's what we.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
That's right. Wow, impressive. Good coaching, Sharon. Look at all those steps you're getting. Let's flip it, right? Flip the script. Look at all the steps. That's fantastic. Really, really great. Really, really great. I don't know if you can, I can't share I was going to share your Facebook link in there for the recipe for Amy. Can you go to Sharon's page, Amy? Do you know how to get to share? That recipe is great, actually, that zucchini lasagna.
A little when I just ate up is zucchini boats. Zucchini boats.
Oh, yeah, those are
That
good.
that recipe is in the Up to
That-
Be an app also. So that one was good too. Stuffed zucchini boats.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It
Is
is.
it
Yeah, I tried it. I tried it once. It was very good. Very
So
good.
a couple good recipes with zucchini.
is it beef? Is it beef or
Yep,
chicken?
yep. Beef.
Cool. What else you got? You got Monday notes from Monday, some takeaways, some wins and learns, obviously.
I got some new ones because I didn't get all of those. But I liked the first, he started out like with 3 different questions, kind of. Well, most important is knowing we are not on a predetermined path with
Yeah.
our health.
Oh.
So we're determining our path.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he had 3 like comments. One was, I knew it was bad and I ate it anyway. This thinking is in your way. And
Yeah.
Oh, I laughed at this one because it says, when you go to buy, you say, well, we want to have this on hand for our grandkids, if our grandkids stop by. And he said, are you eating your grandkids' snacks?
Yeah.
Or how far away do your grandkids live?
Yeah. They're in Florida. You're here. Yeah.
And how am I getting off track again? Those were just 3 things that, I wrote down that I thought kind of just to think about. And also, easy has a cost. And
Oh.
Yeah.
Elaine's not on here this morning, but she brought up, she said, look at all the people that have robotic lawnmowers,
Oh yeah.
robotic vacuum
Wow.
cleaners.
Wow. Yeah.
At some point, ease is as a cost, because maybe they're doing it while you're at work, but maybe you're sitting and watching it too.
Oh, that's a yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah, robotic vacuum cleaners.
Well, I have a husband who vacuums. So what I've started to doing is I get the broom and I do the
Frozen.
corners in the kitchen and just pull it out, or the corners in the bathroom. That way he gets his job, he gets to do his job, and I just pull it out of the corners just a little bit. And I hate sweeping, so it's just enough for me to get a taste, and it's yeah, so we do it so I help my robot do the vacuuming. We do
But
it together. It's a team effort.
A team effort. That sounds good.
Yes. And so
Any other notes? Sharon wins and learns. Are you getting a streak? Do you got a streak going? Are you doing the streak tracker?
Yeah. Water's good. I'm happy if I get a 3-day streak with being off technology by 8:30.
Oh,
If I can get a 3-day streak, I'm feeling pretty good.
good for you.
So, that's
yep. That's the hard one. That's the hard one. What do you think you can do? What happens? What do you want to have happen? What's missing? What's next? Kind of a thing around that. And I have to do this myself because I have a column where there is no, I only did my thing once. Do you see that highlighted column? Yeah. That's my stopping eating kitchen closed column. Yeah. One time, you guys, once. And I want you to notice all the other ones where I have great streaks. And then the one that I wanted to do has nothing.
I'm going to add that. I'm going to add that column so that I have one that has a check on every day. I want to have a winning streak on one.
My other
Thank
streaks
you.
are making me feel pretty good, but I'm lucky to get 3 days in a row. A couple of my other ones too, Sharon. So you know, 3 days in a row is good for. But I got my dance a day in every day. I got my 5 every day. I got my water, my nutrition, and my mental stuff going on. So I can see the strengths and I can clearly see the weaknesses. So
Good.
Yeah,
Well, I
and
need to
Taylor,
strength
there
you
you-
gave it. Thank you.
There you go, Betty. I think you need to make a column for win calls because then you're going to get a good streak.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I love this because you do see where your strengths are, and then you see where you still need to focus. And I need to go to the mental mat with myself and battle it out, right? Like it's a like he said on Monday night, battle. But what was it? Battle, flourish, battle something, flourish. It's something
Battle,
battle,
fight, flourish.
battle,
Battle
Yeah.
for
flourish.
yourself.
Yeah.
Clearly, I have to go to the mental gym on that one and get some major help. But we know we know how to set our structural tension charts, right, and go to the mat with what it is and try to have it stack and do those things. But sometimes we got to go to the mental gym about why is this a thing, right? So, Carrie, you piped up. Do you want to say a win or a learn? You down there in Ecuador? Mary's on! Yay! Kathy,
Hey,
you're
that's
welcome.
Mary. No, we all want to hear what Mary has to say. I don't have a whole lot, just a lot of stress going on lately and trying to stay good, drinking water.
How
There's no
come we
water in the house.
She sent a list
Important.
of books. She sent a whole list of books. Put that on
Yeah,
your
that we
win
talked about
list.
last week.
Yes, you did that.
Oh.
Thank you so much. You did.
Thank you to Amy Kroll for the list.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Amy.
That was good.
Can we
And
support you, Carrie?
Oh, probably just a lot of things. Father-in-law was in the care center here, and then he was almost a week in the hospital. And here, family member has to be in the room with them, so we had to provide, toilet paper and blankets and pillow, and do all the
Oh.
running to go to the pharmacy and get a syringe and buy this and get that, and at the same time, the neighborhood's doing road work, so they broke the pipes, so there's no water. And that's why I'm on camera, because showers happen when they happen, but not every day.
Yeah.
I'm worried more about that water than food right now.
We don't care how you look.
Oh, and
we
my
don't.
husband sold the car and can't get the paperwork for the other one, so we've also been without a car for a week.
Mm,
It's just been a little
Oh.
rough on the edges.
But you survived the festival or that was
Oh yeah,
going
that
on?
come and gone. They'll be starting the next one in August or September.
Oh,
big one,
jeepers.
You're
Well,
doing
you
your
know.
breathing techniques and your havening and your
Every day, lots of breathing and regulation exercises, mental
nervous
regulation,
regulation. Don't
mental
forget.
gym every day. I've been doing my scripture every morning before I get out of bed, before I turn the Wi-Fi on, as I'm running to the bathroom.
We can't battle without breathing and prayer, guys,
Yes.
because we will lose every time without God on our side and breathing and calming down, right? So those are those main ingredients all the time.
Yeah,
right?
and I've been pretty calm throughout the whole thing and making conscious decisions. So
Yay!
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It doesn't take the stressful circumstances away, but how we respond and react inside of them
exactly.
is the win. Sounds like that's a win, Carrie. Sounds like that's a win to me.
Yeah, and I thought, you know what? I'll just show up today
That's a win.
while I'm
Yay.
doing other
Yay.
stuff.
Glad you did. Thank you.
And
That's a win. Showing up to grow up, right? We got to just keep showing up for ourselves and just keep doing the daily do. I heard someone else this morning say, "Oh, well, I didn't do this and that." She was downing herself on all these things instead of saying, "Oh, but I did this and I did that." It's so easy to focus right on what's not working.
yeah, it's
but-
just like, oh, I have to run to the bathroom, but look how many steps you're getting. So
yeah,
Yes.
right.
so I don't have to shower every day, but I do get to climb stairs and carry water in buckets. So that's like a workout.
That's a good one. Weightlifting,
There's your
weightlifting,
weightlifting.
and leg work. Leg
There
work.
you go. Get
steps.
some
Yeah.
weight training. And I'm
Oh.
waiting. I'm working on patience, a lot of waiting. So weight training and waiting.
Oh, wait.
Good one.
Wait, don't tell me.
Look at all the good practice you get.
Yes.
It's not
yes.
bad. And if I get too desperate, I'll just chew on my little mint plant here.
So cool. Thank you so much for sharing. Mary, White Contrary or Kathy, if you have something to share, I know you're on mute, but you're welcome. Mary, tell us what you got, girl. You're looking beautiful. You look
Yeah.
glowing, your retired self. What you got, Amy?
I've just been super busy, of course, saying yes to everything. Went straight from a week of company to a family celebration. I felt like I was on a cruise because they went out to eat constantly, cooked nothing, took us to a golf course where everything was deep fat fried. Trying to find choices was tough. Um, but at least we ate in our trailer in the morning. So I was like you, I could make my Optavia pancake. I could have my boiled egg. At least I could control one meal. Um, so yeah, the weight has stayed stable. That was not a great thing, but yet, at one point we were sick of the eating, having coffee, having supper, having coffee. And my husband goes, "Hey, we're going to take off and go for a walk." And I was like, "Thank you." So yeah, everybody's like, "Really?" And I think we kind of made them mad, but I was like, "Let's go." So, it's just kind of when in Rome, you kind of do as the Romans, but yet
There's
it
only
was
so
nice.
much eating and sitting you can do. Ah.
Yep. It was a hard weekend, but yet I did not gain weight. So I'm glad for that. So you just do what you can. Yeah, I'm kind of punting to figure out. I went to the doctor for knee pain, which I've been getting the last month, which was when I started running again. And I'm disappointed. I was told I can either continue to run or I can keep my knee and don't run. So
Oh.
that's okay. At first I was like, really? But I really appreciated the doctor's honesty, who said, good news. He said, your right knee arthritis has hardly changed in 4 years. So that's good news. So he said, the best thing you can do is keep your weight down, check, eat good food, check. And he said, exercise, check. He said, you do all three. He said, nothing change nothing. But yet he said, running is not what he suggests. He said, do everything else, but no running. So yeah, there goes 5K goals, but then I'll find something else to replace it, which I do with the backpacking and the biking and all of that. Luckily, I just got the bike, but he was like, okay, here's a cortisone shot in the knee so you can hike. But he said, my strong recommendation is stop the running. And I was like, okay. He
And
goes, your choice. He said, your
biking,
choice. But yeah.
biking is okay.
Oh yeah. Biking is okay. Elliptic is okay. Weight training is okay. Hiking is fine. Absolutely everything is fine. He said just the hard
Yeah. So
pounding.
even walking is good. So yeah, walking and
Yeah.
hiking. Yeah.
So I can do so now positive attitude. I can do everything else but run. And he goes, you can choose to do it, but he said, I would like to have you preserve your knee for 15 to 20 years rather than need knee surgery in a year or
Yeah,
two. And
it'll
I
just
went,
last
okay,
longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
So
It's too
basically,
hot to run anyway, Mary. It's too hot.
I
basically-
know. It
suck
was
it up and have a good life anyway and figure out another way.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things that was motivating to me. So I was a little disappointed, but yet the good thing is I finished my Bible study today. Because I've had so much company, I've not done a lot of learning, Optavia, podcasts, nothing, book work. But anyway, today my priority was to finish my Bible study book. And this was my takeaway from my Bible study. And it applies to health and everything. Life is about learning to move into alignment, not just doing what my head tells me I must do by submitting to my own power and grit, but by moving my heart to faith and surrender and doing it because of love.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
that's what we do here, you know. We learn to
Yes.
love ourselves by doing hard things,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We
but
do.
not because of, you know, I have to, you know, not by our own power and grit, but by surrender. And so, you know, the end of her book ended up move from submission and graduate to surrender. And I went, I love that.
Mhm.
I do
And
too.
gonna find another way that motivates you on your bike or
Right.
your hike that you're gonna be but yeah, that's gonna motivate you just as much.
Exactly. And, you know, and again, just surrender. Things are what they are.
Yep.
So am I going to just groan about it, or am I going to surrender whether I have water or whether I can run? Whatever, whether I can eat this or eat that, just surrender and appreciate what is.
Yep. Step 1, we are powerless. Step 2, there's a God. Step 3, we have to surrender to him and
Right.
it.
So yeah, devotions were well timed today.
Good.
Not easy. Not easy, but totally you can do it with our help and his help, right? So we got
Yes.
this.
Yep.
We're just going to look forward to see what Mary's got up her sleeve next. Right? For next week. So she can report. Kathy, I know, Kathy, are you able to come off mute and share anything, my friend? If you're able, yay!
Well, yes, I was hoping you really wouldn't ask me, but I decided I better face it head on.
You don't
because-
have to. I'm not, no pressure.
Oh,
You
no,
don't have
no, it's a joke. I'm preparing you for what I have to say.
I'm glad you figured out how to get on the Zoom today.
You went on vacation and so did I, but I didn't go anywhere. And I was busy with a friend, and I sort of knew Monday night was coming around, but I lost track of time. I didn't get to hear the presentation on Monday night, and they really inspire me. And I really should have had my friend hear it too. So I going to make a promise to myself that no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to take time to listen to it, because every time I've heard it on Monday nights, I've been inspired for the whole week. So
Yay!
that's a plus. And
Good.
I, for some reason, my body, my mind, my heart did not want water this week. It wanted pop. And so I was drinking pop and I let myself do it. But today, I thought that's bad. My sugars were up. I'm back not having the energy I had. My head's not as clear as it was. So I
Ooh.
comparison of when you're on Optivia that you do feel better and you're working on a goal that's good for you. You know it's good for you. So today,
Raise your hand if you've ever gone backwards so you could learn how bad it felt. Raise your hand. I want
yes.
Yeah. Kathy, we've all been there. Oh yeah, that feels now I know why I need to not do that. And it's not being on Optivia, Kathy. I'm just going to correct you. I'm just going to encourage you to say practicing my habits of health, not being on Optivia, okay? Because it's not you're on it.
I wasn't completely off of it. I just didn't drink the water.
No, I know, but you said I was on, on Optivia is better, which is true. But on your habits of health, right? That is a habit of health. That has nothing to do with it's water. It's free, right? And it's a habit, right? So just to flip the script, right? Flip it.
Yeah.
And just know that you feel crappy when you drink pop and not when you don't. Here's the recording link, guys, from Monday night if you want to copy paste it.
I'd like to hear it.
It's always on your email every Monday.
Yeah.
But copy paste it to somebody today and say, hey, I got this and this out of this. And then this is what I mean, you got to watch this, right? Because who couldn't? Who couldn't?
It was
Okay,
very
can I
good.
make a correction? I was drinking my shakes as usual. I did keep some of the healthy habits all week. Just the big one was water, and I know better, you know. I
Well, now you know how it feels. Yuck.
Yeah.
right?
yes.
Yeah, yes.
So I made my confession. Now I feel better.
And I ate dessert every single night of the week, and I felt like crap.
Yes, and it does detour your toilet habits too. You're not
does.
regular, and like you said, you were all, you know, it was it's all packed in you, and you feel 100 pounds heavier, even if you aren't.
Exactly. It's just terrible. Yeah, we know. We know healthy habits make us feel good. Kathy, it's okay to confess. It's great. This is where we talk about all the dirty laundry, right? It's awesome.
Right, right. I feel better now. Got it.
Now
It
it's
off of
okay.
me.
Yeah, it's over and done with now.
Yeah.
When
Now
when Kathy's talking about that, or you too, one of the first things I noticed getting off of sugar movements,
What?
my movements,
Your movement? Oh, your bowel movements.
my bowel movements.
yes.
I could not believe the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm not even taking my vegetable fiber,
I
which I
mean,
didn't like to take and stuff, and it's still there is probiotics, right, in all the food
Yep.
that helps you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I was just real regular, and so I didn't have to resort to the vegetable fiber or anything, all natural. So yeah, it does make a big difference.
that
Yeah.
was my biggest aha moment.
Uh-huh.
But that you actually could have a healthy bowel movement.
Uh-huh.
When I was eating, I mean, getting the nutrition I needed, eating lean and, eating healthy.
Mm-hmm.
No comparison to eating sugar. No comparison.
I don't think
Yeah.
most people know what healthy poop is like, honestly. And
Mm.
everybody and their dog has colitis, and everybody has
Yeah.
irritable bowel, and nobody knows what healthy poop is. And it just shows you how screwed up our diet is
Yes,
because
Yep.
yeah.
it's really a thing. Amy, you haven't shared yet. Amy Kroll, if you want to share something, please do. She's so cute. I just love. Do you love this smile or what?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I think you guys are amazing. I love you all so much. I really look forward to seeing you on Wednesdays. And you just encourage me a lot. I really appreciate it. I might be a coach, but I need encouragement. I'm still so new, you know. Sometimes I feel whatever, but
Y'all do.
my main win this past weekend or this past several days was surviving. Because we had a really stressful. Well, we went to a trip to Tennessee, which had a lot of good things and blessings, but also a lot of stress, a lot of messed up sleep, and then different types of stress. And then I got a cold, which really messed me up as well. And I was like a zombie a lot of the time. And then Joy was fussy and wouldn't take a nap. And I'm like, I'm so exhausted. And then we had to go to our old house, which is falling apart and moldy, and that was stressful to salvage some things, and it was hot and miserable. And anyway, the whole weekend was like a roller coaster ride. Joy at the wedding, but everything else was awful. And then, of course, and then a 10-hour car ride, which I hate sitting in the car for 10 hours.
Yes.
Amazingly, Joy was
hard.
pretty good at it, but and then as soon as we got home, the next morning after we finally get home, I wake up and I'm vomiting my stomach because I got a stomach bug on top of the cold, and so all day I was like, "Help me! I need to be able to eat or drink something." And I had to call David's mom to come over and help watch Joy because I could not get off the couch without throwing up, and I just anyway. And I was worried because I couldn't keep anything down, even water. I was getting dehydrated. I'm like, what am I going to do? Because you don't know this, but the last time this happened several months ago, I had a really weird, I don't know what it was a seizure or a muscle spasm, something really weird. My muscles just all did weird stuff. They all cramped up, and I had to go to the emergency room, and it was awful. So I was like, I hope this doesn't happen again. It's probably just because of being so dehydrated. I don't know. So I tried different things. Finally, sipping a little cranberry juice of all things, just a little sip here and there. I was able to keep that down for a little while, and then I threw up again. And then eventually a little bit of chicken soup broth. And so thankfully, eventually I was able to keep a few things down, but I hardly ate anything all day until night. So that was a little traumatic. But I survived and I kept my healthy mindset for the most part.
Good for
I just
you.
listened to a lot of stuff. Thank you. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I was feeling so much better. I walked 20 minutes to a friend's house. I vacuumed her whole house. I cleaned her kitchen and walked back. And then I was exhausted, of course, and I slept like almost 12 hours last night.
Did you lose weight?
Good.
Did you lose weight?
I probably lost a little. I didn't really weigh myself before, but I feel like I probably lost. That's not a healthy way to lose weight, though. I was just saying.
It says I'm just one good stomach flu away from my ideal weight. Just
Oh.
just
Come to
one.
Ecuador, get parasites.
Oh, and my other win was that when we were at the wedding, they had a whole bunch of dessert, a whole array of desserts there, and I didn't have any. And the
For
amazing thing is
you.
I looked at it, and it was a lot of like cupcakes and brownies and stuff like that. But I looked at it, and I wasn't even tempted. I mean, it helped that there was a lot of other fun stuff going on. So I was like, I'm just gonna focus on the dancing and the fun stuff. But I was so happy I wasn't even tempted. And then when we went to the hotel on the way down, and they had breakfast at the hotel, I looked at all the stuff that they offered for breakfast. And was like, it is literally, aside from some little yogurt cups, there was nothing but sugar and carbs.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? That doesn't even look good.
And you know what? The yogurt, they almost always have sugared yogurt, which is not even
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
So
No.
go for the boiled eggs if they have them, or the eggs. That's what I do, because there's
They
just
didn't
nothing.
even have eggs. I was lucky we had brought some hard-boiled eggs, but it was a cheap hotel. They had nothing but garbage and hardly
Yeah.
any protein. I was like,
Carbs.
people eat this?
Typical.
The standard American breakfast, sugar.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why would people want to start their day that way? I
Do
don't
you guys
even
know
get it.
cruise ship? There is a European bar. There's the omelet bar, and then there is a European breakfast bar that's about this big compared to the entire floor of sugar. And the European bar has meat, Braunschweiger, fish, like vegetables. It's literally called the European breakfast bar, and it's meat
Wow.
and vegetables and pumpernickel bread and healthy bread. Literally, it's like it's so obvious.
See, I
Now
would
I'm
love
hungry.
that. I
Why
would
don't they
love
have that
that.
here? Seriously, that even
I know,
sounds better.
savory
honestly.
breakfast. What a
go-
concept.
I'll go
It-
back to that little statement I have. Easy has a cost.
Yeah,
Ooh, yep.
Yes.
yeah.
That's, I mean, whether it's
Boom.
for the staff, it's easy, but it's a cost for us.
It is.
Yeah,
We
and
have,
cheap is not healthy. It's like what they give to, what is it, WIC? All the things that
yeah.
women and children can get
Yeah.
by the government is all the garbage.
right.
So
Easy.
that they
Yeah,
live
that's
and
so
full of
wrong.
medicine.
Yes, easy and cheap has a cost.
Yeah.
That's a great one, Sharon.
That is a
Mhm.
good one. I'll write that down.
And Amy, where's your baby Joy?
He's taking a nap. She was on the window.
If I had a baby, I would name her Joy. That is the best name ever.
Ever.
I love the name. I was hoping I would get a girl so I could name her Joy.
Joy. Yes.
Yay.
And I don't know if I've shared this, but her middle name is Louise, which was my mom's name. Because my mom died a few months before she was born. So
Oh,
Aw,
so she has
that's
a
good.
special
Honor mom.
special name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bummer. Such a bummer. You know what? I'm sorry to hear that, but that's really a good honor.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I want both, I pray that both Joy and I can continue my mom's legacy. Because she was an amazing person.
Oh,
She really loved people, and she loved, at least in her later, like after she was 50 or so, she got into
Love
health. And
that.
loved it. I wish she would have been amazing. She would have loved this community. She would have been an incredible coach. She could have. I wish. Oh well.
Well, you know, we are all paying it forward, like you said, Kathy. Not one, every single one of us can sponsor someone else. How can I help you? How can I support you? How can I show up
Yeah.
for you? Right? Yes, that's
Yeah.
it. You don't have to be a coach, but how can I show up for you? And you know what? Here's this, all these people and all this stuff that you can take part of. You don't have to buy a thing, right? Let's just support each other and walk together and whatever. So keep sharing and caring, everybody. Keep it up. And when you have a misstep, it's just a setup. When you have a setback, remember it's a setup for your next win, right? And it's just okay. It's all okay. So love you.
Love
Appreciate
you all.
Buddy.
Thank you so much.
Keep sharing and thanks for showing up.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Great day. Have a great day. Kathy, I'm
Wonderful day.
gonna call you, Kathy.
Okay.